Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for the sign of Capricorn, while the sun is in Cancer. You can reach me at my email address, which is mercury524 at msn.com, or my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. Now, some of this may resonate with you, and some of this may not. Just take what you need. You know, this is Capricorn sun, rising moon, Venus in Capricorn. You know the deal. Like, share, and subscribe. By doing these three things, you help me keep my platform on YouTube so I can give you the information you need about your sign to help you grow, to release positive negativity, and increase positivity, and get any toxins, people, places, or things out of your life. Okay, Kat, your solar sun is in your seventh house with the sun in Cancer. The seventh house is ruled by Libra. Libra is an air sign. Its ruling planet is Venus, the goddess of love, which deals with love and money and the finery. Venus is the seventh house, it deals with creativity, it deals with open enemies, it deals with balancing all your relationships and partnerships. It also deals with the house of spiritual blessing, the house of diplomacy and being a diplomat. It also deals with decisions and indecisions. It also deals with the house of others and legal situations. So there's a need for you, Capricorn, with your solar sun in your seventh house, while the sun is in Cancer, to balance these areas out in your life and all your relationship and love, partnerships. If you have if something to say to someone, speak from your fifth chakra, which is your throat, but do it in a diplomatic way. Use diplomacy. You'll get more with honey than with vinegar. So you attract the bees with the honey, and you won't attract them if you use vinegar. Some of you Capricorn have decisions to make, and you even though you don't make a decision, you're still making a decision. Libra has a tendency to sit on the fence and be self-righteous and don't make a decision, and then let opportunities pass them by. So we don't want that to happen. Okay. Is there any legal situations facing you? I want you to stop worrying, because whatever decision it's going to be, it's going to be benefit for you. Okay. On July the 5th, we had the sun in Cancer, a full moon in Capricorn, and a lunar eclipse. Full moons is the time of bringing things to the head, a culmination of things. It goes in a 4-day period. Before the full moon, you start feeling this emotion. So lunar deals with emotions. So you feel, and the moon deals with emotion. So you feel this stuff coming to the head. It will come to the head on the full moon. And it also deals with, after that date of the full moon, some feel that the waste of the full moon is worse than the full moon itself. So then there's waste after the full moon, which takes in a 4-day period after that. So we're still in that 4-day waste period after the full moon. So we have a pre-shadow period of the full moon, and we have a post-shadow period of the full moon. And then we have a lunar eclipse. Eclipse represents changes. So there's going to be changes that's going to affect you in relationships and partnerships, and the balance of these things within a 6-month period. Capricorn. Okay. Now we have Mercury retrograding in Cancer. So everybody's emotional. They're reacting and acting on an emotional level, and like they're on steroids. So don't get caught up in this tug war of this emotions. Don't let emotion rule you. Keep your intellect and use your mind first. Because if you let emotional use you at this time, you're going to become unfocused, confused, then not making the right decisions, and you're going to regret it in relationships and partnerships. Also, you're going to see these open enemies attacking you, people that you didn't feel and think of before, but it's time for you to see it. Everything happened for a reason. There's no accidents. Also, with the this full moon and lunar eclipse, it represents getting toxic people, places, and things out of your life. Cut the cords. If the people are not for your higher good, eliminate them out of your life. Cat. So with your solar sun in your second house, I need to balance of relationships and partnerships of all kinds, whether it's love, whether it's business, girlfriends, boyfriends, or friends. If it's not working, eliminate it. Okay. Now, Libra is the air sign, so you have to use your intellect. Let your emotions be secondary. Now, when the sun is in Cancer, this is the best time to buy a house or to put your house on the market and move. So I see some of you Caps are going to move, and some of you are going to move from one state to the other, and some of you are going to move within this surrounding areas that you're in, and then some of you are going to be moving across country. So you're going to step the preparations now to get it started moving. And a full moon is a time to get rid of something. So this is the time to put your house on the market during the full moon period, which is the 2-week period cycle. Okay? Also, Venus was retrograding in Gemini, and it went direct on the 25th of June. So there's been some issues of money being tight, money not there for the things you wanted to be there. Now the money aspect is moving in a good direction, and it's helping you to help yourself improve what you want to be done. Also, Venus represents love. So if you're in a committed relationship, the tension and the problem that you've been having is now residing. So you're coming together, you're compromising, and you both are coming together to achieve a common goal. Also, I see some decoration, some renovation, moving furniture around, buying new things to enhance your home. So I also feel that you're going to spend more time in your home with the sun in Cancer. Now, Cancer deals with the home, family, security. That's going to be a main focus for you, Capricorn, too, in balancing these relationships out and partnerships. Cancer represents women issues. So women issues are going to come to the forefront. It deals with the emotions. And also it deals with women issues and the physical part of the body, which deals with the breast and the stomach. So there's some issues in that area. It needs to be addressed before it can get out of hand and something serious. So one of the stones I need you to carry with you while this your solar sun is in the 7th house is the rose quartz crystal. Rose quartz is connected with the 4th chakra. It's with your heart. So I feel that some of you might be heartbroken about something or someone or something was done to you. I need you to get some castor oil, organic, heat it and heat the stone and rub this in around your heart. Some of you might be having high blood pressure that's affecting you because of the stress. You need to get the stress out of your system by exercising, taking a walk, and clean your mind. Okay, so I want you to open up your heart to receive love and to give love out and receive it in return. So the first love is who? Yourself. Some of you need to love yourself more. You're not loving yourself. So you need to love yourself more. Okay, so I want you to get the castor oil because this chakra is blocked. So I want you to open it up to love yourself more, to have a better high self-esteem of yourself and care more. So open up your heart to give out love, to receive it as you give it out. Because if you keep your hands closed, nothing can come in. You have to give to receive. So if you're keeping it closed, you're not going to receive anything. Now, you can get these crystals on my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net. I will give you assortment of crystals or tumble stones. Where I have the mini bag, the small bag, the medium bag, and the large bag. It will give you an assortment of crystals, the name, and what it can do for you. Okay? Now we're going to talk about your tarot card for the month of your solar sun in your 7th house while the sun is in Cancer, and while the sun is in Cancer, Cat. This is 2. 2 deals with the 2nd house of the zodiac, which is Taurus. We deal with money, work, and possession. Some of you have been looking for a job or a new job, or there's some problems on the job you have. It will be straightened out within 2 minutes, 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, no longer than 2 weeks. So you're going to have a choice. And I want you to make the right choice. And this is 2 of Wands. Wands represents growth, movement, change, and messages. It also represents traveling. So some of you will be doing some short distance travel with Mercury retrograding in Cancer. So it represents short distance traveling, okay, and also represents mechanical things. So do not buy a car, telephone, television, any electronic things until after July the 11th when Mercury goes direct, or anything that's connected to the home that has to do with mechanical things, okay? Also, when Mercury retrograde, people from the past come back into your life. Now, maybe some of you might want to accept some of them, and some of you might just get on out. I don't need you in my life no more. You was in here and you create nothing but heartaches and problems. Okay. Wands also represent fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. It also represents action, initiation. So let's start something. Let's talking about it. Let's start the action. So we can balance these relationships and partnerships out. It also represents looking at the big picture before you jump, and karma. So if you put out good karma, it's coming back to you in rewards. If you put out bad karma, it's coming back to you in circumstances that is not going to be pleasant. Okay? And also, 2 represents manifestation. Visualize the things you want done, and you can manifest them by concentrating on them. Okay? And it also represents use your wisdom to visualize these things you want in your life. Cat. Your karma card, Cat, is in Virgo, a fellow earth sign. Virgo is the 6th house and deals with bringing harmony in areas of health, work, and service to others. So some of you need to get your health together. Some of you are stressed out. You have anxieties. Some of you are not sleeping, worrying. Some of you need to change your diet. Some of you need to take walks to clear your head. Some of you are dealing with figures and detailed information or things of detail that you need to be organized and be doing things in a more methodical way. And some of you are in a field that's working to service or offering a service to mankind. Okay, so that's the 6th house. And you will find solutions to some outstanding issues that has been giving you a problem. Now, in the spiritual aspect of this, the serving of others. So some of you are going to be in industries or occupation that's going to serve or render service to others. Okay, the mental aspect of this and the details of this service. So you're going to be involved and heavily with the details, numbers, figures, uh, doing things in a methodical way, organizing things, doing things exactly. So you don't have to go back and redo it again. And the physical aspect of this, do what you must do. So if it has to be done, then do it. And remember, Virgo ruling planet is all Mercury. So don't become emotional because Mercury's in Cancer. And also, with all this Mercury in Cancer and the Sun in Cancer, your intuitiveness and psychic ability is at its height. So when you feel something and you pick it up, follow your hunches. It will not lead you wrong. Okay, Cap, I hope you enjoy your solar sun in the 7th house while the sun is in Cancer to balance to bring creativity, balance your relationships and partnerships, be aware of open enemies and your spiritual blessings, use diplomacy and be a diplomat, indecision and decision, make the decision when it's time to. Gather the information so you can make the decision. And this is the house of others. And if there's any legal situations facing you, Capricorn, it will benefit you in the long run. So I hope you enjoy it. And I see you when the sun goes into Leo. Ciao.